In the current state of children's mental health, the world had recognized the urgent need for health equity and diversity. It was a time of awakening, where societies realized that every child, regardless of their background or circumstances, deserved access to quality mental health care. In this evolving landscape, the importance of addressing health disparities and promoting diversity within children's mental health had taken center stage. Governments, healthcare organizations, and communities had embarked on a journey to rectify the historical inequities and provide comprehensive care for all children. Through concerted efforts, barriers that previously hindered children from receiving the care they needed were being dismantled. Mental health services were no longer a luxury reserved for the privileged few but rather a fundamental right for every child. Financial constraints, geographic location, and systemic biases were no longer allowed to dictate a child's access to mental health care. Recognizing the significance of diverse perspectives, experts from various backgrounds had come together to ensure that the mental health needs of all children were met. The field of child psychology had embraced cultural competency, understanding that cultural context played a vital role in a child's well-being. Mental health professionals were trained in providing culturally sensitive care, acknowledging and respecting the unique experiences and values of each child and their family. In this current state, community-based initiatives had flourished. Schools, clinics, and community centers collaborated to provide comprehensive mental health support to children. They recognized that mental health was not a standalone issue but intertwined with various aspects of a child's life. By working together, these organizations offered early intervention programs, mental health screenings, and counseling services in a variety of accessible settings. Moreover, children's mental health education was prioritized within schools. Students were taught about emotional well-being, stress management, and healthy coping strategies. Schools dedicated resources to train teachers and staff on recognizing signs of mental health issues, creating safe spaces for open conversations, and connecting students with appropriate resources when needed. Although progress had been made, challenges still remained. The road to achieving true health equity and diversity within children's mental health was an ongoing journey. It required continuous efforts to dismantle systemic biases, bridge gaps in access to care, and ensure that marginalized communities received the support they deserved. However, in this current state, hope prevailed. Communities rallied together, advocating for equal opportunities for every child to lead a mentally healthy life. Leaders and policymakers committed to dismantling structural barriers and ensuring that resources were allocated equitably. Children and their families were no longer alone in their struggle with mental health. Support systems were in place, empowering them to seek help without fear of stigma or judgment. It was a time of compassion, understanding, and collective action, a time when the current state of health equity and diversity within children's mental health promised a brighter future for all.